Hi, AFI Movie Club. I'm Shannon Baker Davis. I edited the photograph, and I am AFI alum, class 2003. This is a scene where a hurricane is coming close to New York, and May and Michael have met at her art gallery. She works at a gallery, and he has come over to weather the storm with her. Stella McGee, the director, and I talked a lot about making mood and tone and keeping it sexy and having these characters fall in love. And this is kind of the scene where they get to know each other.
Do you want something to drink?
Yeah, whiskey, please.
You want ice?
Put them rocks on that. Thank you.
Sure.
We needed to see her apartment because it was part of her character that she was like this New York social, artistic, and put together well. Her clothes are always very nicely put together. And they designed the apartment with a lot of original Black art. And so we were like, we got to show the apartment. And then the rain coming down, it's all like setting a mood. We always joked about having Lakeith Stanfield put on his Denzel because he hadn't really had any roles that were, sexy like this. They're always kind of a little quirky. And I thought it was an interesting casting when Stella first told me about it and was a little bit afraid, but he did such a good job with it. Like, he's just a great actor. And then Issa is gorgeous and was smooth. And this was different for her because she had done comedy and she had to be basically a young woman who's mourning the loss of her mother and meets this man and falls in love. And she's just conflicted about what to do.
Oh, yes. Good idea. Yeah.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
No. I did date a woman that was in a relationship once.
Not with you.
No. So it's not as bad as cheating, but dishonest. Yeah, she was much older.
How much older?
She was 42.
How old were you?
23.
I'm big on cutting from people's eyes. When actors are on, their eyes tell so much about what they're feeling. There's a lot of looking away, looking at somebody, holding a look for a little bit longer than you would normally because you're just intrigued by that person. Eyes are very just soulful. Sometimes actors do things with their mouth that distract. It always feels like they're dropping their character for half a second when they do tics with their face. So we were very, very cognizant of keeping their eyes on each other, keeping them very intently speaking with each other so that they looked as if they were getting to know each other on a deeper level. Lakeith is very good with his eyes. He just does a good job with playing off of her and making it feel natural, because it's always very awkward to have conversations like this when you first meet somebody and it's intimate and then it's awkward and then it's intimate again. And so we were just playing that like a real life experience of talking with somebody.
Please come back over here. You got your head down like you praying.
I might need to.
What would you pray for?
Willpower.
we just blame it on the storm.
It was my first studio film, and I had a 3-month-old baby. And it was one of those things where it was like, if I don't do this now and just make everything in my life point towards this goal, then I'm like, I don't know when this will happen again. So, and it just turned out to be very, very much worth it, because I'm super, super proud of the movie and super proud that I did it. And, working with the studio was not nearly as like daunting and scary as I had made it up to be. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every part of it, because in the end, you're making something that you're just really, really proud of, and working with other people that are top of the game, like Robert Glasper and the score. Listening to the score, makes me cry still, because it's just so moving. And people that did the VFX and people that did the costume design, like everybody just putting in what they put in. And you're just like, I I'm responsible for bringing all that together and making everyone proud. And I love that.